Okay, today is December 5th, 2017. The last thing that I've heard from the Lord, I didn't actually hear. I saw a vision of December 8th, and it was flashing on the calendar, and it looked like a button that you could push. And I'm getting some flack from people because I have said that the Lord spoke to me and said, the end of this week on November 27th. And I took that to mean that World War III would happen. But here's what the Lord told me since then. The Lord told me that we are in World War III right now. Okay? The events in Iraq and Syria where Russia and the United States are clashing. The events with the Taizing, or the Taizing bombing. The big bomb that went off in Taizing, China. You can Google that. That was like 2 years ago. But these represent World War III. Okay? When in June, when Russia shot down 6 of our aircraft, that was a World War III event. We are in World War III. And what happens is nukes end wars. Okay? When the nukes start going, that's when World War III ends. So what the Lord told me, right now, we are in the midst of World War III. And the war is against Russia, China, North Korea, and Iran, and Turkey. That's where we're warring against right now. And then we have a political war and an economic war with China, Canada, and Saudi Arabia is trying to figure out what to do. I'm telling you, we are in the middle of World War III, and the Lord gave me a date of December 8th. Now, I don't know what's going to happen on that date, and I've learned that I know it's not going to be the rapture. I know it has something to do with World War III, and I know that the Lord spoke to me and told me the nukes are going to be what ends the conflict. Okay, so once those nukes start flying, the next day, all war is over. The war is going to be done when those nukes fly. Just the same way World War II was ended is the same way World War III is going to be ended. It's just who's going to receive those nukes. Now, just like I said, major events started at the end of the week that the Lord told me, the end of this week. And that was, so I think it was November 29th is when North Korea launched the nukes on the 29th. Actually, it could be depending on what time zone you live in. It could have been the 28th. Now, that's the same thing about December 8th. December 8th begins Wednesday night, midnight plus 1 minute. In other words, Wednesday night when you go to bed, at midnight, it becomes Thursday, the 8th. And then you got to take into account that even though it's Thursday, the 8th, where you live, it might still be the 7th in a different time zone. So, I'm sorry, Friday, the 8th. But here's the thing. The Lord gave me another significant date. And every date He's given me, I've been right, and it's been significant. The first date that I officially got on and said this is what's going to happen on that date was September 23rd, 2015, and I said the gospel is out. When everybody else was saying the rapture is going to happen, I was saying it can't happen. Babylon the Great has to fall. Then the mark of the beast has to come out. Then there's great persecution, great falling away. Then the rapture.